Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and squeegees, welcome to the second annual Siam Award Show. And now, your locations, handsome, debonair, and all-time... Alright, I'll get on with it. Sorry. And now, your presenter, the guy who's speaking to you right now, me! Derek Webb. My goodness, thank you so much for that glowing introduction. With all this incredible talent flowing around Family Camp this year, I didn't feel right doing this award show on my own. So I decided to indoctrinate your beloved morning announcers, Song and Dong. Come on up.
Hi, we're very grateful to be here today. Thank you to Derek for inviting us to do this with him. We're both
David, I'm sorry. Be strong, Sam, and let your heart take courage. You bring the tears, we bring the tissues. Issues, you bring the issues. Due to tight restrictions in our procedures for corporate enhancement by your beloved overlords at Silver Spur, we have once again been denied the ability to hold court for your great and powerful rulers. Hopefully next year there will be no pool crashers, no bikini wearers, and most importantly, no over-solicitation, particularly for children's votes. In fact, there are so many rule breakers that in order to rehabilitate campers, our majesties have insisted upon an additional hour of court-mandated organized fun. This will commence immediately following the award show in this same room. Please give a royal welcome to our majesties, Alan and Mary Lou Wood. Do you have anything to say?
Welcome to the annual award night.
This year, we shall have the Star Awards. They are absolutely fantastic and sparkly silver. So without further hesitation, I would like to introduce to you our very first category, Honorable and Dishonorable Mention, presented to you by the lovely Krista and Keith Dog.
I have the pleasure of presenting our honorable mention from this week that did not belong in a category. These are purely here to remind you that we are watching you all week, and the Starbucks is watching you too. So if you do a good deed, it ends up on this piece of paper. The nominees are Axel Larson for being polite and cleaning up after himself when he sat at a table with all adults. He even offered a fellow camper his first aid kit and a sticker to heal a boo-boo. We also have nominated Sophia Demers for her great energy, enthusiasm, and helpful attitude during line dancing and Just Dance. We also have Michelle Note, who was spotted being nice, loving, and just her. Matt and Alex were nominated for cleaning up chairs for line dancing. Nikki Zellers, and I quote, "I love Nikki Zellers so much," end quote, Alex R. was recognized for collecting songbooks at the end of campfire. Gavin and Nathan, and I quote, for showing us to our room upon arrival, and for passing out songbooks in the morning, end quote. Matt, for picking up noodles after water aerobics. And we have Ralph Sheffer for his ministry to Shady Rest's very own wounded woodpecker. Nominated also were Nancy and John Larson for being superstar grandparents for all that they do. Mentioned also was Finn for being the best flag capturer and a great team player. We have Mimi for being mistaken for a unicorn at camp in her rainbow tights. And last but not least, Nicky and Cassidy for including Michael when watching the Aristocats during Flake Out. Let's give them a round of applause.
Okay, I will be doing the dishonor mentions. These are not the good ones. First is Brock Kaiser for being weird and a liar. Sam Adams for not being smart and ruining the family name. And Tim Oak for ditching out on his line dancing responsibilities.
And the list continues. We have Waldorf kids because they don't know how AC works. We've got Zach for chewing gum and helping himself to 7 meatloafs. We've got Mike McCarty for falling asleep during class. We have John Myers and the Silver Spur staff for being absolutely consistent about being inconsistent about construction dates. We've got Joseph for jumping off the roof of the bathroom next to the Silver Dome. We have Ruth Riley, who lost 2 puzzle pieces on the ground. We have the cup dispenser next to the orange water container for being the worst cup dispenser in the world. The cups are cones and hard to grip on. You can't just grab one. You have to crush it to death in order to get a strong enough grip on them to pull them out. So instead of a nice, perfect cup, you're left with a crumpled piece of wax paper. We have the Snack Shack for not having any chocolate, vanilla, cookies and cream, or cookie dough ice cream. Poor Ruby. And we have Adrian Norris for sleeping through her alarm and missed teaching the final water aerobics class. So remember, we are watching you while you're here at camp.
What a wonderful reminder that we have so many delightful acts of kindness and courage happening at camp every single day, while also reminding us that there are still improvements to be made so that my grandmother isn't stuck at water aerobics for an hour without leaving. The next award is for our very brave campers who strive to do the seemingly impossible. In fact, sometimes they strive to do the actual impossible because they end up hurting themselves in the process. This is the Honorary Perry Award, also known as the Sacrifice Your Body Award, presented by the exquisite Hope Crockett and the illustrious Jordan Spears.
Back in '82, the Perry boys, Jeff, Dave, and Keith, started a family camp tradition. Jeff came to camp with a broken leg and cheekbone. Following this between volleyball and softball games and capture the flag while they were adults, they managed to throw out their backs and skin various parts of their body. One week, Dave got such a bad road rash that Nurse Claire bought he and Gail Neosporin as a wedding gift. Without further ado, here are your nominees.
We'll start off the nominations with Heather Perry, who joined the boys in their fun and took her rightful place as a Perry by spraining her ankle.
Kevin Baker was moved to his volleyball team's disabled list when his finger nearly fell off.
Our Our next nomination is Holly Spears, known as the Arts and Crafts Lady, who burned her finger, quite ironically, while making survival bracelets.
And finally, Matthew Michael, who has infuriated the Perry boys by beating their injury record. He was testing his reflexes when he fell 4 hours into camp and fractured his wrist.
And the award goes to Matthew Michael.
Would you like to say anything?
Not really. Stay safe and don't play basketball on the first hit.
Sound advice.
Boy, do I love sacrificing my body. But on a different note, at camp we have a lot of smart, inspirational, intelligent, exceptional orators who sometimes say things when the talking man isn't hogging the mic. We wanted to celebrate these people by honoring them with the Best Quote Award. Here to present the award is Brock the Liar Kaiser and Alex Rampage Riley.
Thank you, Sam. All right, our first nominee for this category is Tyler Norris, when he said, "I'm thankful for me." I know we're all very thankful for me.
Our second quote is from Alex Ritchie, who said, "I'm thankful for what we do on my birthday, like when we went ice skating on my sister's birthday." Truly inspirational.
Our third quote is from Orion Buttrill, and this one is my personal favorite. When he said on the introduction night, my highlight is being here with all of you.
Our fourth quote is from an anonymous dad at Campfire who said, "Definition for Adam, that which holds back water."
Our final quote is from Doug Norris, also known as Topic Man. When at the leaders meeting, he said, "It's not about the midget, it's about the boobs." And the winner is Anonymous Norris' father. However, as we don't know who you are, we will be having Tyler, Alex, Orion, and Doug come up to the top. Settle down. All right. He has outed himself. Perhaps we should give him a reward as well? Sure. Come get a star. Do any of you have anything to say? Orion?
I'm thankful for me.
Classic never gets old.
Only slightly different from my cousins, but my highlight was the cashier's face at Walmart when I bought this sports bra. Us very witty campers at Family Camp may have noticed something about the Silver Dome this year. It's not so silver anymore. This new Silver Dome is something that we, of course, as being witty campers, had to make fun of and make up witty names for. So this next category is for the 2015 Best New Names for the Silver Dome. Now, we have collaborated a video with all of the best suggestions that you guys came up with. Maybe you'll see yourself in the video? I don't know, but let's take a look.
The plastic gingerbread house.
The Tam Tabernacle.
I thought of one, the bulging blob.
Rage bubble.
I call the Silver Dome the Colombo.
Garlic dome.
So it's like a different float foam? Kind of like a poofy blonde brownie.
Silver Dome Memorial.
Silver dome is called the garage tent.
Condo? Tan dome.
Look what I won at the Black Oak Casino Annex.
Baseball.
The Lusa Slots in Gold Country.
Giant stinky.
Si se puede.
We really are a creative bunch. Now, the winner goes to, well, they were all too good. They're all so good that we had to mix and match them and put them together and come up with our own ubiquitous new nickname for the Silver Dome. And what we have here is the Giant Beige Canvas Garlic Ribbed Condo!
And here to present my next award, our next award is, I have my beautiful, loving, deeply forgiving volleyball champion, David Braun and Jordan.
Thank you, thank you. You're looking beautiful tonight, honey. Can't take my eyes off you. Well, this year at camp, we just get hit by a barrage of campers just trying to push their products on us. So we had to come up with an award for it, and that is the Best Camp Salesman. So, without further ado, our first nominee is Keith Perry for selling his 29-21 day all-inclusive getaway to the pristine wilderness of America's final frontier, Alaska.
Our second nominee is Doug Norris for selling his book. Apparently, he's selling them out of the back of his car, and I for one know that I will go and purchase one.
You know what, Jordan? I've actually purchased that book on 3 separate occasions. Each time I get one of those emails, I just can't resist. Our third nominee is Charlie Kavanaugh for swindling our youth's allowance money this year at yoyoworld.com.
And our final nominee is the very courageous, very brave director of Silver Spur, John Myers, who boldly comes to us year after year for support and fulfilling God's plan for this amazing place. And the winner is John Myers.
I'm so blessed to see all of you here today. I'm so blessed for this award and for your love and for your donations. Thank you.